Hi guys, how are you today? Have you ever looked at those cookie tags, flyers, or logos and thought, how the heck did they do them? Well, today we're tackling that in Canva, your new best friend for designing like a pro if you have no experience. So let's dive in, let's sign up, take a tour, and get our first design started. Go to www.canva.com. You're going to see the Canva menu, and you're going to see towards the right hand side login or sign up. We're going to sign up for this purpose, so I'm doing it right along with you guys. I do already have an account, but I'm not going to use that one. Our email to sign up. Once you have your email, you're going to click continue. It's going to bring you to this startup. Whatever you want Canva to know you as, just type in your name or your business name, click continue, and then it's going to ask for a code which is sent to the sign up email. Go to your email provider and get that code, copy, paste. Once you hit continue, this pop-up will appear. You're going to choose nonprofit, charity, teacher, student, small business, personal, or large company. You can either choose personal or small business. Okay, we're gonna tailor our Canva to our industry, so pick whichever applies to you. Now you're gonna pick the size of your company, and here you're going to pick the goals for your company. Click continue, and here you're going to see try Canva Pro for free. I'm going to skip this, but you can actually start your free trial so that you can see everything that's offered to you. And congratulations, we are on our dashboard. Hey guys, here is home, projects, templates, brand, apps, and Dreamlab. Brands is a pro feature. If you want to try out pro for 30 days, click here. Here is your menu for any designs that you would like to do. Custom size is what I usually use, or create a design, either or. We're going to do a 3,000 by 3,000 square so we can design a logo today. Okay, we made it to our blank page. Here we're going to type in logo so that we can see all the templates that Canva has to offer, and we're only using them as inspiration. Remember, we're on the free version of Canva, so when you click over or hover over any one of these that have the crown and pro, by clicking any one of these, a pop-up will display again offering you 30 days to try the pro version, or a subscribe to membership will appear. For today's purpose, we will be using a free logo. Make sure that you're under templates and you have chosen or typed in logo. We are going to scroll down and choose a free template. I actually like this one, so we're going to click this one into our design. Now we want to select everything in this logo, so we're going to click outside of the white box. A lavender box is going to appear, and you want to drag it over everything. We're going to resize the logo to make it bigger so that we can have our inspiration. Now we're going to click add page. I actually like the font, so we're going to scroll up, click on the font, and we're going to get the name of the font. Okay guys, let's start designing our logo. Add a heading. Here you're going to put your business name, type it out, and then we're going to choose the font that we previously saw. We're going to make this smaller so that we can fit it inside of a circular frame. Click outside of the box and then re-click your name so that you can click on it, drag it, and center it on the page. Now we're going to add this text. So we're going to go back to text, add heading, click it, and we're going to now type in anything that you want, your tagline, your town, your state. I'm choosing to put town and state. Now we're going to go up to where the numbers next to the font style, and you can either enlarge it or decrease the size, and I'm decreasing the size to fit in between Munchies and NJ. Now we can choose what font style we like, and I'm just gonna stick with this one. And from here, you're gonna click outside of the box and again choose everything, click on it, and drag it to the center. We are going to look for these curved lines. You go to Elements. In search, you're going to, of course, type out curved line. And we're going to click on all graphics. And we're going to choose the closest one that resembles that line. And of course, as you can see, there's a lot of the paid ones. We're going to stick with the free version of it. And I think the closest one may be, yeah, that one. So we're going to choose that one and we're going to click on it and we're going to drag it. Once you click it, you keep dragging. Okay, we're going to look at our inspiration. I want it slightly different. I'm going to take the little circle to rotate our design. I'm going to copy and paste this because I think I want it there, but I'm not sure yet. We're going to rotate, so click on the little rotation circle there. Put it up a little bit higher to complete a actual circle. I think that's okay, maybe not. Let's just keep adjusting. I think right there. Let's paste another one. I'll know now if it looks more like a circle. Okay, so yeah, I need to tweak the left one a little bit, but let's align this one with the top one. I think that's good there. And then let's rotate it just a little bit more, bring it down. Okay. Now, since I'm a baker, I'm gonna go back into Elements, X out from curved line and type in bakery so that I can see all the graphics that bakery has to offer. And there are tons. We're going to stick with the free version of designs or icons. Which one of us as bakers does not know a piping bag? So grabbing this piping bag, I think I like it here, but we'll see. I think I'm just going to see what else. I'm not going to go further down. I just want to use free elements so that you can see what you can actually do. Let's go back up and let's use the rolling pin for the wider space there. Let's see. Yep, I kind of like that there, but I want it actually smaller. So we're going to take any of the corners and shrink it by clicking on the corner and dragging it inward. I think I like that there. Just a little bit rotated. And again, let me see what I can choose. I'm not sure what I want for that other corner there. Oh, let's just grab this because I do bake with wheat. And let's place it right there. I actually like that. Okay, so this was our inspiration. This is my logo. Now that we have that, I'm going to delete this one. So here I'm going to give it a heading because this is our first project. I'm going to put MMMNJ logo. And now I actually want to grab everything and group it, just in case I want to move it around or change colors or anything that I want to do. I just want to group it so that nothing, in case I click on something by accident, nothing moves. I'm going to add a different page and I want to actually make the same logo only in white. because I want a watermark. So I duplicate it, and the way that you duplicate it is at the top of each page, you're going to see 2 pages. You're going to click that and it's going to duplicate. You're going to name your second page, and see here I have everything grouped, but it's only changing text. So I have to ungroup and I have to choose each element separately, because I try it again to choose everything and click white, this color wheel, white, and it's not doing it. That's when I realized that I have to do each one individually. So you're going to click each element and then you're going to change its color. And be careful that you don't click and drag. So you just click and then, so here I'm clicking on the corner of the white page, and we're going to change the color. So we want it black so that we can see the actual white logo, or you can choose any other color. I chose black. We're going to again click outside of the box and select everything, and we're going to group it. Now I want to watermark one of my cakes. So I'm going to take the first one, select everything, copy it, click on this image, then you're going to hit paste and you're going to resize it. Same thing, click, copy, click and paste, and then you're going to resize everything. And there you have it, your watermarks. And now you can download this image because all the elements are free, and we have watermarked our cake, and you have a logo. So to download, you're going to open up Pages and you're going to only select the one that you want to download that's watermarked. If you want to download your logo, unfortunately you have to pay for the transparent background, which is the third drop down check mark. Okay guys, so verify that you have the one picture that you want to download. I would download them individually, because if not, if you download all 3, it's going to be a zip file. Let's download page 3. Done, and then click download. It's going to take a few seconds. It can take a few minutes. It's going to download and you're going to open up your downloaded image. And there you have it. It's watermarked with our brand new logo. Here you have it, a watermarked picture. I hope this video helped you. If so, please drop a comment down below and subscribe, like, and share.